affects other animals, not just cats, dogs, birds, things like that. Animals exist in our lives, so why not turn around and go all out? It's either go all out or be done with it. And that's not who I am. All right, so. Oh, crap, I forgot to do it. Okay. Give me 1 second. I got to get a screenshot of something that I'm going to be putting into my videos. I've already done the video for it. Welcome in. Tap screen. Hi, Red. How you doing, sweetheart? I am sorry that I have not been able to make your lives. I've been very busy. My sincerest apologies to you, dear. But I'm working on it and working on getting better at trying to get into everybody's lives. So at the end of the live, there is, and I'm going to put it up, an organization located down in Texas, in the Texas area, that is in desperate need of assistance on resources with food for horses, per se, alfalfa and other feed. So we're trying to work on getting resources to that organization so that they can turn around and get the assistance that they need. Now, $1 million man, just to let you all know. Well, it's not Timmy Two Legs now, it's Timmy One Leg, but he's also going to be the new $6 million man. The video drops after the live, just to let everyone know. Yeah, that's how much he's worth. But along with that being said, 13 people are peeking in. Anybody is more than welcome to come into live. Don't sit on the outside. Theatrical, we're covering Timothy Nash. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the ultimate guest come into the live, everyone please say hi to the one and only Penny Fairy. And if you don't know who he is, look him up. He is one of the best that there will ever be, in my opinion, when it comes to awareness on scammers. Anyways, oh yeah, he came in. He's more than welcome to come in anytime. He may not respond because he wants his privacy, and that's fair enough. I have mass respect for the gentleman. Anyways, Timothy Nash, I have lots of questions for you. Yes, he is legendary, without a doubt in my mind. So, Tim, let's get right into this. So, Tim was walking 500 miles. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there it goes. Walking 500 miles. He was working hard. But, there's things that do occur in life, like this. Some of the things that I would ask him is, hey, Tim, how did you turn around and fall down? How you doing, Miss Bev? How did you fall down a 40-foot embankment? I mean, did your robotic leg turn around and have problems keeping you up, Tim? Now, he did state that apparently and allegedly he had a seizure. Not going to buy it. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't buy it. You know why I don't buy it, Tim? I don't buy your story. I don't think it was a 40-foot fall, according to you and what you had said, was because of this. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. There it goes. Okay, there it is. So, Tim, I would like to know how you could have survived a 40-foot fall down an embankment and your survivability of a 40-foot fall was 50-50. That's all I'm asking. Seriously. Can you answer that question for me, Tim? Oh, no, you can't. Because when I went into your live the other day, I believe it was yesterday, on an alt account that I had, and I offered you resources. Yes, folks, you heard it from me. I offered him resources one last time out of the kindness of my heart. And yes, that's me. I got blocked. Now, Tim, why would you want to block me? Well, see, that's the thing. Was it grass, rocks, sticks? I mean, a mixture of both? I don't know, Tim. But how is it that you can fall down a 40-foot embankment and come unscathed? You know, the other question that I would ask is, how did your iPad and your iPhone take that kind of an abuse, and yet you're still on your iPhone? And the real question is how do you have an iPad? Yeah, it's an embankment of lies is what it is. How do you still have an iPad? How did you get an iPad? Why do you have an iPad? You need the money so bad, but yet you have an iPad, Tim. Yes, his slippers fell off. No, the turtle turned around and tripped him. That's it. His turtle tripped him. Yeah. Here's what it comes down to. Yeah, he broke his crown. Here's what it comes down to. Timothy Nash is a compulsive liar, a narcissist, will turn around and tell anyone that believes his stories of anything. Literally. Yeah, and yet nobody called 911. And apparently he was at work, from my understanding. Well, if his iPad was his girlfriend's, well, then obviously she works. So if she works, where's all the money at? Just ask him. Just being honest. Oh, and by the way, this is from Senior Moment, by the way, folks. This screenshot. I love the video. It was actually spot on video. That's right. And, here's the other thing, too. You had a seizure fell down a 40-foot embankment and you got up and walked away, maybe a few scratches here and there, but yet nobody ever decided to call 911 to see on your welfare. Well, that's a good question. Does she even work? You know, and another funny, interesting story about that is, why is every single video on his page all about him, and not a single one of them has her in it at all? One would love to know. I know I would, and I'm only being honest when I ask that question. Exactly. Got sent home, and then, yeah, and then the next day, which brings me to another good one, which you're going to love this one. Because this one I did get off of his page. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Dang it, I know I have it. Hold on. Hold, please. I have the screenshot that answers it all for us. Phone's acting weird tonight. I don't know why. It's not cooperating because I can't have nice things. Is this it? Okay. So this is the video that showed where he had done a video of this and was pitching a fit about him losing his job. The question that I have, though, is if he lost his job, then why, in God's green great earth, would you turn around? Here it is. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. Why, and sorry it runs into the chat, would you say, yep, I don't know if it was because of the seizure. I'm waiting for a call from the big guy, but I doubt that was it because that's illegal. Tim, you got let go possibly because of your rug use, but yet in this video right here, you're sitting there literally blaming everybody on TikTok as to the reason why you got let go. That's interesting. Quick to blame others instead of taking the blame yourself. Well, and I'm starting to wonder that too, if he never did have the job. But these are all questions that people should ask, even his mods. And don't worry, we're going to throw 2 of his mods up here tonight because I'm going to start calling them out. And anybody that's doing an awareness on individuals, you do your page your way, but I would suggest start calling out some of these mods straight out, flat out, calling them out. I mean, don't sit there and hide. You want to be that big bad mod and alive, start putting it out. Exactly, and that's how I look at it. Mods are fair game. You want to turn around and mod for a beggar or a scammer, you can just fit right back into that same kind of freaking concept. The same with Maggie or Margaret Foster, who, by the way, was sitting there begging all this week for over $1,000. Yeah, of other people's money. But don't worry, she's going to get her SSI check here real soon, and you're going to be sucking air because you ain't going to get a dime out of it. Oh, yeah. But with Tim's always quick. Hi, little mama. Tim's always quick to turn around and blame somebody else instead of blaming himself. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, seriously? Oh, you're sitting in wicked. But yet, how you doing? Welcome into live, everybody. My apologies. All I ask is that you tap the screen like there is no tomorrow. Because we're going to be getting into somebody that I got plenty of receipts for. Yeah. Oh, really? That's interesting. I'll have to look into him. Anyways, but yet they sit there and then they feel sorry for him because he throws on the freaking river of tears. Tim, you're an active addict. Get off the rugs, dude. I don't want to hear this shit about, oh, I got seizures, I need my seizures medicine. Never once. And Senior, having a senior moment, even confirmed it. And I know that I've never seen him have a seizure while he's on live. And that's interesting. I touched base on the drama twins a while ago, but I might turn around and get back into them. Oh, okay. So Josh and Ada are back to begging for Christmas. So they're begging for other stuff. Now, I wouldn't give them a single day, a moment of time. My family is for my Christmas. F you, get an actual physical job. Same as with Tim Nash. Get a job. He sat there and blamed everybody for his loss at the car dealership replacing those lights. So what makes you think that he's not going to blame everybody else for this job losing it? It's a pattern. It's a same consistent pattern. And then the sad thing is that his mods sit there, support him, block and mute anything and everything that has to do with, how you doing, with the truth. And I have a screenshot of information that I think everybody should see as to the reason why they block and mute. We all know why, because they don't want those truths to come out. Nobody wants truths. Is it true that Tim has problems? Yes. And I'm being nice about it. Tim does have problems. But if Tim would turn around and stick to the guidelines, or at least to the line, and work and do what is necessary to do better for him, he could have that potential to be better. But he allows the rug aspect in his life to take over. And that's, he stops at nothing. And that's the sad thing. Do I feel sorry for him in that situation? Yes, I do. But I don't feel sorry for him because he's not trying hard enough. He says that, but he says that to get the manipulation started. And then the tears come. And then he wants this, and he asks for this. He needs a little bit of food. From my understanding, allegedly, he's got a stack of money in that tent. Now, that may be from his girlfriend, but yeah, that's the thing. He's addicted to money. And the thing is that one half job will make your own money. One half job will have your medical coverage if it's full time. And yet he sits there and says that he has no ID, no current ID. No, does he have a social security card? I don't think he does. And if he did, he would turn around and be able to get an actual job to turn around. Well, yeah, I know, so am I. And that's why I work over 50 plus hours a week. But it's the honesty part. You know, step forward and say, yes, I do have a problem. Yes, I do need help. Yes, I do. I'm reaching out for this help. Not money, but I'm actually, well, yeah, was the ID on his phone? How you doing, long lost? You know, that's the kind of things, you know? And I've been on this app long enough, and I know Tired of Nonsense has been on this app for a while, and we've all seen it. Penny Fairy has seen it. We've seen them all come across this app, and a lot of them have issues with rugs. Well, that's good. I am glad. A lot of them have issues with rugs or other situations that they've gotten themselves into and they can't get out. Oh yeah, he has been in so long. He has become a professional manipulator, a professional, in my opinion, con artist. And that's the thing, is that if you're going to turn around and keep pulling this, I'm sorry, time's up. Yeah, you're right, Scam Opera. It does make it worse because it compounds and it puts pressure on those individuals to get that money. And then anytime something occurs or something that happens, they are quick to throw it back on anybody that has watched them. Yeah, Jordan Paul's another one. Anybody that has watched them, anybody that has turned around and commented negatively. And, you know, like Jordan Paul, good example. Hey, Jordan, how many days are you going to keep coming on live and begging for money for your hotel room? What happened to your job? Why aren't you working? When is enough enough? I mean, holy shit. And I'm being honest. I mean, we all work our asses off. People who have cancer, God rest them, cancer, medical situations, they're working their asses off for their own money, and yet you're sitting on this app wanting people to hand you the money. I'm sorry, but I have to say, fuck you. And I'm not trying to be mean. That's the spicy side coming out of me, because I'm tired of seeing it on this app. Any app. Get a job. Get yourself solidified into what you're doing. And what you can control. Instead of sitting here taking other people's money, manipulating them each and every day. It gets old. Like that rotting milk in a fridge that's been turned off for 2 months. Old. And then yet you still keep playing everybody. That's the sad part. You have individuals out here, the elderly, that need help. True, honest to God help. And some of them can't even work. And you're going to sit here on a social media app and suck the life-living soul out of everybody's dollar. No. Enough's enough. I'm sorry. If I get into your lives and you're begging and scamming, I will consistently and constantly report. I'm sorry. Is that wrong for me to say? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Oh, gee, I got some information for you then, dear. I found some resources down in your state, by the way. So no, I'm sorry. Am I sorry because you keep coming on? What kind of content is it that you're walking down the street, walking 500 miles, and yet you're sitting there asking people for money and for help? How long does that go? Jordan Paul, how long are you going to sit in your hotel room and keep asking for that? I mean, that goes across the boards, straight out. Yeah, walking in Memphis. Yeah. And there are resources out there. Yes, they are tough to get. I am not going to lie. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to cover it up, because that's not who I am. I'm speaking truth and facts. It is going to suck. Yes, you do got to do the legwork yourself. Yeah, he does. He does. He truly has the help. But now here's the question. Why aren't you going for it? Why aren't you looking into it? You need food. Apply for food stamps. See if you're eligible. See if you can get them. Go to your churches, your food pantries, and don't sit there and give me that line of shit that there ain't nothing in your town. No. No. Yeah, and you're right, fuck it. Lies upon lies. And we're all tired of seeing it. I know I am. And, I offered one last time out of the goodness of my heart to help you, Tim, and you chose not to want to turn around and do it. That's your fault, not mine. Yeah, what person would offer him one last chance? It was me. I have a screenshot that shows when he blocked me. But that was your choice, Tim, not mine. Yeah. Tim and Angela, that's another great question. Hey, Tim, did you get your job? I hope you did. Keep it to yourself. If you come live, battle boxes. Well, unfortunately, I think it's going to come down to where, unfortunately, Tim is going to end up in prison or jail. Do I want to see him have that happen? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I do. And the reason that being, the reason I would want to see him in prison or jail is for the fact that you lied about having cancer. You know, the biggest question that I would ask Tim right here, right now, hey, Tim, why did you lie about the loss of your leg? And then yet when people ask you about it, you block them. Make that make sense to us, Tim. You didn't have a problem sitting there, turn around and apologizing about your stolen valor, but then you sit there and just block or mute about the loss of leg. And you have leiomyosarcoma, and then yet you sit there and you're the longest living person that I know of that has had that horrible disease that people have passed away from, and you're still here miraculously. So now, I mean, you either did become the $6 million man and have that leg reattached robotically, or it never was. Yeah, without treatment too. And that's because he stated about his chemo treatment that he can't do it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, and the one lung. Yep. And the heart surgery. Now, apparently and allegedly, he's got a large lump on his neck. And he, if I'm correct, when he went live, that was last night, I think he said that it was also cancer as well. I know. But here's the thing, all avenues and mods, if you're a mod for Tim Nash, I'm saying this to you. If he says that he has all these ailments and everything, why aren't you asking those questions to him? Tim, what about your leg? Tim, what about your cancer that you have? Are you getting the treatment? You know, the seizures. We know you go for the seizure patches because you chew on them. Those are the questions that should truly be asked to you. Yes, it is a soft tissue. I did a live on that and literally showed the results of the soft tissue cancer and what it attacks and everything. And I did screenshots of all the medical pictures and showed how it works and how it goes through your system. But the thing is, you're not answering the questions that you should answer your supporters, you know, your mods and people that you're taking the money from. So why not? No, it's the soft tissue cancer. But here's the other thing too. The medication that you're taking is what's causing you to lose the weight. Just saying. Or the rugs would be the best way to put it, in my opinion. No, he never shows proof. You are absolutely correct. Never shows receipts. The only person that does show receipts is going to be coming up this evening. But I have the backside to that. But here's the thing. If you're going to come on here and ask for help, ask for the resources first. Oh, yeah. See, and that's the other thing I love. When they sit there and say, I don't need to show receipts. The fuck you don't. You're going to sit there and turn around and ask other people for money and then sit there and turn and say, I don't need to show receipts. Well, then you don't need money. What you need is resources and help. Long-term help. Medically. You know, for your health, to get you healthy. To get you to the ability to be able to get back to work. He is. And look, I want everybody to know that I'm not hating, I'm not bashing, I'm not doing anything wrong. I am asking the pertinent questions that I would love for him to sit in a box and tell everybody the answers to. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. They will never have an honest discussion with anyone because they want to run their narrative. Tim turns around and gets rage baited. He's going to throw it on other people's fault. Tim gets mad. He calls them names. Then he wonders why his live's getting entered. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate everybody that's in here. But that's just it. It's across the board. Be honest. Be truthful for once. Holy shit. I mean, and I know a lot of individuals that are in here have been on this app for a very long time. Suba, everybody. Scam Slam. Everybody had been on this app for a long time. When was the last effing time you ever saw a beggar or a scammer ever tell the truth? Once. Never. I have never seen any scammer or any beggar ever to turn around and tell me the truth. The only ones that tell me the truth are the ones that need the help, that want the help, that'll do the legwork. Tim won't tell you the truth. He'll tell you some shit-ass show story to turn around. Yeah, and show proof. You're right, Blue Eyes. He'll turn around and tell you some shit-ass story that you'll sit there and literally believe. I'm like, really? And look, I'm not busting on anybody's intelligence factor or anything like that. Is it because people are lonely that they reach out? Is it because they want to make a connection with somebody to be a mod? Is that the reason why? Because if it is, there's other ways to do it. And there's other ways to have fun. Hey, look, Steve, I sent you a video of animals that were fun. I sent you a video of cooking. I sent you a video of people having fun on this app. But this app has turned to shit. I'm straight up going to say it. I don't care. Yeah, it's the thrill of the scam. And that's why I said before, what they're doing and how they're doing it, yes, dogs dancing, is they're literally addicted to the scamming aspect. It sends off some kind of endorphins to cause them to want to keep coming on here. Am I able to get another 50? Can I get another 40 out of these people? How many people are going to come into my life that are going to be all new and they're not going to be recycled people? Yeah, exactly. And then they get off and laugh about it and joke about it and say, I took them suckers for money. But yet, when is it ever going to stop? Never. It's never going to stop. Oh, I think I have a picture I want to put up too. Sorry if my phone's acting funky tonight. This is why I can't have nice things. I gotta get a new dang phone. You know, here's another good situation, and I'm not saying that he's in this situation, but, you know, let's turn around and talk real quickly about a copycat such as Jeff Gainey. Jeff Gainey literally sits there and targets women. Tim Nash does almost the same damn thing. Jeff Gainey's got almost all women as mods. Now, Tim Nash probably, on the other hand, has difference. But they target people. They target. Just the same as Austin Tamargo. And I'll be honest with you, 100%. Yeah, his pay apps are up there. But you know what I'd be doing right now if I was in this live? I'd be screenshotting that shit and reporting it. Taking down their pay apps, their cash apps, their Venmos. And yes, Venmos can get taken down. And I'll go over that real quick with our next individual. Oh, I'm sure Navy Life loves Jeff. But see, that's the thing. If you want to support them, let them move in with you. But the first thing out of their mouths is going to be like, oh, yeah, I don't want them moving in with me. Well, then why are you supporting them? No, you're okay, crazy cat. But, you know, that's no different. That's no different than Tim. Tim targets. And Tim does it for the reasons. Because he knows that he can get people's money from them. Now, hold on, lazy days. We're going to get into that too. There is good that comes in reporting. And the reason I say that, and a lot of you, I'm sure, have probably already seen it. Sorry about the screen. Okay, good example. Tim turned around and lost his life. Well, hold on. Who said that? Thuggish, Squishy. It's good to see a good man whine because it makes me cry when they're whining because they're not getting the money that they feel that they're rightfully deserving. However, in this situation here, If you write down each and every single time that you turn around and report it and nothing happens, that one time that you wrote down, guaranteed will turn around and cause the live to get triggered. It'll throw a red flag up. Tim's come to that point where it's constantly doing it. You know, I'm sure you're doing better now, and I hope that you are. And always remember, the resource link tree is there. If you need any extra help, it's there. It's anonymous to use, you know. But it marks their lives, it tags their lives, so that when they go live again, the algorithm has thrown that red target up or that red flag in the live. Yeah. Tim's always whining, and he does. He whines to get the attention because that's what he wants. But the thing is that with the red flag goes up, and then they realize that the algorithm's coming through, and it picks up the red flag again and flags the live again. So it doesn't matter if the live doesn't end or if it comes back with nothing found. It's nonetheless the reason that you reported it is still flagging that live. Look at Chef Carl. Chef Carl, we were not getting any kind of interaction out of the algorithm. But you know how many times eventually it finally started catching up to him? That's what it comes to. That's what it means. So whatever you do is don't stop reporting. I know it sucks when it comes back with no violations for whatever reason, but that's the other example. What is the reasons why to report them? Is it rug use? Is it his gifts? That's why my gifts are all so off, because I don't want them, but I don't lose them. So that's the other reason why they're also off too. So it's a double-edged deal. Tim will never come into a box in my live, ever. No scammer or beggar will ever get into a live, in my live, into a box. Now, allegedly, somebody was holding a live this evening that was going to have Elle get into a box, Tim's girlfriend. But I have a feeling, I hope that it did happen. I hope they are holding that live. I don't know if they are. But I'm just saying, no scammer or beggar will ever get into a box in my life. You know, oh, she chickened out? Well, there you go. But see, here's the thing. If they don't, that's the picture I wanted to put up. Hold on 1 second. I have a picture to put up that solves that reasoning and answers a lot of questions. Got it. I gotta find it though. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here you go. This is a great explanation as to the reason why. Scammers will block and mute users on social media to control their narrative. Now, I'm sorry it runs into the chat, but this is very informative. They'll do it. We've already seen it. We've come across it. They don't want negative comments. They silence their critics or anybody that's in awareness that questions any questions in reference to why they're asking for money, to create a controlled environment which fits their narrative. So that's the whole reason why Stud Soldier muted and blocked me. Tim will do the same thing. Tim did it to me because he doesn't want people to know that he can get the resources. Yes, Jordan, she blocks everyone. Trust me. But that's why they do it, because they don't want you to get the truth out there. They're afraid of the truth. Yes, they're paranoid. You're right, Sissy. That's perfectly put. Maggie Foster, another one. You know, if you sit and like I'm going to talk to here shortly about Stud Soldier, if you literally sit there and tell us the truth, why are you blocking and muting everybody? Good question. If they're asking honest questions, why are you doing that? Because you don't want the truth to come out? Yes, that is why the truth is always blocked. Is that the reason why you're doing that? Because if it is, it's not a good look for you. I'm just saying. You want to speak truth and facts, then let it come out. Let it come out like there is no tomorrow, like that wonderful, colorful rainbow that comes out, rainbow of colors, like Skittles. Yes. But see, the thing is, though, is that the ones that they block and mute are the ones that they don't want in there. So then what does that do? They turn around and they focus on the ones that aren't asking the questions. That's the kicker. They're the ones that are focused on that lady that has money or that guy that doesn't know any different. That's how they go for it. They pinpoint, they figure out, oh, I'm going to block this one. I'm going to block this one. And they go after him. Jeff Gainey's popular for doing that. Hey, Jeff, how's your job doing? Hey, Jeff, did you turn around and bother getting that second job? Hey, Jeff, here's another great question. Are you working on a second job? Oh, I'm sorry if someone had open heart surgery. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. And then, J. Paul gives the weather 19 times. You're right. You're right. But here's 19 times that I'd be sitting there asking her, hey, how's that job? How's work going? Did you have a long day? But yet none of them turn around and want that ass because they don't have a job. Their job, they feel, is TikTok. Here's the kicker. You ready for this? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I put this up so that everybody can see it? Oh, yes. Yes. If you don't want banned content, get a fucking job. If you don't want to turn around and lose your page, get a job. And by the way, TikTok is starting to crack down on some of the individual pages that they're seeing they're coming across. But I can tell you this right now, some of the research that I touched on, the American version, you're not going to have that. You are literally not going to have an opportunity at all. You're not even going to be able to appeal it. You lose your account. Your account's gone for the American version. I agree. But see, Barry's, that's where TikTok comes across as having problems because they make money off of the beggars. They know this. That's why they don't stop. Oh, Maggie's not private anymore? I can tell you why she's not private. And this was from yesterday. She was in there. She was live. She wasn't getting the foot traffic through her page. How you doing, lady girl? She wasn't getting the foot traffic through her live. And she knows this. But now that she has not turned it private and it's open, now it's open season, like Shark Week, which, by the way, I hate sharks. Well, I don't hate sharks. I just don't like them. So, but yeah. She wants $980 of other people's money. Seriously? Oh, hi, berries.
Well, someone hit me up to ask me to join.
Oh, okay.
Bugs. I don't know why, but
Bugs, this is why we can't have nice things.
I'm gonna drop down. I mean, I really didn't want to join. I just did it because I thought there might have been something germane to the conversation. But I mean, I'm all in. But yeah, you're right. What you were saying about TikTok. I mean, even though beggars don't get a whole lot of gifts, every penny counts to TikTok. They don't care.
Yep.
They don't care.
No, and they don't care, but then they don't care about what may have happened with other individuals and their money.
Exactly.
If they come up short, do you really see a beggar or a scammer handing over $10? Hell no.
Well,
and that's what I've been saying about Maggie. Maggie needs $1,000 for her big ass road trip. Why in the fuck would I give my money up to Maggie?
I can say that the only person I ever got taken down for begging, and it was Lisa, and that was when she would do her please,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Yep.
She's the only one I ever got a violation on, ever. Anybody else, you get them for their mouth or their, what they're saying or something like
Yep.
that. But yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna drop down, but I'm still around.
Oh no, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a VIP concert. Now remember this: it's a VIP concert that she's going to. Nobody else is going. Remember that, supporters. On the next time you see her live in that VIP concert, you'll see the back of other people's heads. I've said it before, said it multiple times. And I'm like, really? Yeah. I'm like, wow. Yeah. That's her concert, not yours. Oh, I know. I know. They paid for her to go to Vegas, and then she turns around and makes a complete fool of herself by going into the bathroom with her on live. Doesn't bother washing her hands and goes and eats a rack of ribs. Boy, I'm glad you enjoyed ribs on other people's dime. Yeah. But remember that. Forget Thanksgiving and you know what? Hey, you know what, supporters and enablers? Forget Christmas. Don't bother getting anything for your kids. Just give it to Maggie. She needs it more than you do. And that's facts. All right, guys. We're going to move on to the next individual. We basically tied those all together. Tim, if you're watching, listening, Elle, if you're watching and listening, I dare Tim Nash to come into my live and get up into a box. Just me and him. I will turn off comments. I will be respectful, but he won't. And you can all that's in here can let him know that I asked him to do that. But I guarantee you he won't. Mark my words. Oh, watch out for the new video that'll drop on Tim. Here, let me show you all the picture of what the video is going to look like. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I know. That will be the new video that will be releasing on my page. Tim Nash, the $6 Million Man. Anyways, so let's get into our meat and potatoes session of this live, because this might take a little while. You all know who this is, right? So this screenshot was taken on Monday. She was at McDonald's, chow mowing down on her breakfast. I love the filter in the eyes too, by the way. That was not a good look and not a good idea, because it points out a few things that I'd turn around and question. Why do you need to have filters on your eyes? Why do you need to have filters at all? I don't use filters. Yeah, I'm old. No, I'm not bald. Yeah, she's trying to make a comeback on Big O, but it's not going to happen. But anyway, stud soldier, or in this case, scammer. There are questions that I would ask as to the reason why you went to McDonald's and you only picked up 4 burritos. How many people do you have in that hotel room? Like 6? So what? The kids don't get a burrito? How do you split up 4 burritos amongst 6 people? Do you cut it in half? Is that a question that I should ask? Just being honest. I mean, I'm just curious as to whether or not the kids are actually eating. Oh, no. We're going to get into that, Mark. Don't worry about that. Oh, I know she has a problem. But it's interesting because the night that we discussed Tim Nash and we brought up about Tim Nash, she decided to hop on that train wagon and start throwing stuff, towards Tim Nash. Now, if you think Tim Nash is bad, well, gee, I've seen a lot of your screenshots of you. The same bedroom, the same hotel room as the kids on a bong, Does mom know about that, by the way? You know, your mom? Hold, please. The other question I wanted to ask, too, you know, and I'm just being honest and open when I ask this question, why is there a mound of clothes in a corner of that room? Or is that just for aesthetics and looks? You know, you sat there and said that you had a fire in that hotel. FTC comment. Report fraud FTC Gov entity is WW. What's that, Blue Eyes? Sissy, what's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Dee Dee's been covering it. I've been taking this full force on since Friday last week and a while ago. But these are pictures that deserve justice. And I'm sure Dee Dee's already put it out there, but it doesn't hurt to put it out on another app, another page. So the question that I would ask is, why are all those clothes in that corner of that room? But yet you sat there and turned around and stated that you needed money. You wanted money. You had to have that money. Okay, cool story. But yet you only got 4 jackets. Oh, hold on. Let's put those jackets up too, by the way. You know, because that is very vital in this situation. There they are. Hey, I got a question for you. Why you put jackets on the ground? Just asking. Just being honest. And I'm sorry it runs into the chat. My apologies. It's kind of hard to get clean pictures nowadays. And if anybody has seen Little Man or Little Man 2.1, I believe, they have a video on their page of that lower right-hand corner jacket, that pink one, that has been utilized in the past. So now back to the question of that you've been in a hotel fire, drastic, terrible. My question is one of these, you're going to like this, you ready? Okay, so this is when she was asking for a battery. We're talking about Stud Soldier. She was asking for a battery for her car, okay? You see it up there. And something to eat. Please help if you can, okay? You ready for the next picture? She states that they were involved in the fire. I don't buy it. You know why? Because there was no fire. And we're going to get into that here in a second. You ready? Oh, is that the same picture window on the second floor after the fire? No, I don't buy it either. You know why? Because it's exactly what this live is about. Receipts are everything. I don't give a flying shit or anybody else anything. And yes, Princess Peach, you are correct. I would report the living shit out of that freaking Cash App. I'm just saying. But why do you have the same picture window and 2 separate lies, and yet you stated that you had a fire, and yet nobody's seen any receipts of the hotel fire? You know, about you stating about putting in your phone in your pocket and walking around and trying to get into the hotel room to see what you can find out. It's because it's been proven wrong. And you're too scared to admit it. Straight out. Flat out. Cash App is right there, Legends or Legend X. That's straight out the truth. You're too afraid to show facts and receipts and proof. Period. I don't give a shit what you say, how you say it. Oh, I know. Yep. And that's what they do. That's what she does. She lies. She's a compulsive liar. But you know what else? What is the one thing that most people turn around and come across when they get on GoFundMe's? Oh, that's right. Damn. Did you have a GoFundMe page set up? Oh my God. One thing about awareness you're going to have to learn and know. You sit there and say that you're 50 steps ahead. Awareness doesn't need to be 50 steps ahead. Awareness only has to turn around and have, I think this is it. Yep, this is the public page right here. This is on GoFundMe. This is the page that is on GoFundMe. They were in an accident. I'm sorry. While in the hospital, realized that they needed to drill a hole in Brittany's head to relieve the pressure. Oh, and by the way, you know, when you go to put up a GoFundMe page, oh, wait. There it is. There it is. That's a better explanation. Sorry you can't see the chat. My apologies, but that gives you a better expenditure on what it is. But don't worry, there's more. By the way, her first name is Brittany. It is on this GoFundMe page. But with that being said, there it is. Your biggest mistake is it puts your full name out there. And it puts your location out there. Maybe you should have considered that a while ago about deleting the GoFundMe page. Just saying. Just suggesting. Oh, no, wait a minute. You know, with getting your name out there now, does that also turn around and state that, hold please, we will fix the screen here. There it is. Oh, shit. You got a Facebook page. I'm sorry. Sorry you have a Facebook page because you turn around and tied your name to your GoFundMe page, and I'm sorry that it runs in with the chat. I'm working on that. But damn. You have a Facebook page. Now, that being said, I am going to make a statement, and I know it's a statement that is truthful and honest. When we went live last week, was that I stated that she didn't work in corrections. And I'm going to stand by that 10 toes deep on that one. However, I am not going to sit there and turn around and say that she didn't go to school for it. And I'll throw this picture up just out there. Okay? I never said that she never went to school for it. What I said was, well, yep, we're going to get into that. What I said was, you didn't work for no correctional facility, is exactly what I said. Right. And you were in that live, Carrie. I remember you in there. And her brother came back and stated that she never did either. But yet, here's another thing. She sat there and turned around and blamed everybody else for losing her job. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that it was our job for you to keep your job because you couldn't get into work. Yes, I have that picture, Mark. Yes, I do. I have that picture. And if people do their research, like I've always said, it's 9 times out of 10, it's 90% research, 10% going live to put it out there. But here's the thing, and I'm going to double down on this. I never said that you didn't go to school. What I said was you didn't work at a correctional facility. Well, yeah. Apparently, according to her, awareness pages took another job from her. But it's going to get better. Are you ready for this? Please tell me you're excited for this, because this one is going to be the best one tonight. Okay? I got a screenshot of when she said it, too. That's what's even more interesting. You ready? Okay, here it is. You ready? Okay. This was from the screenshot from last night or yesterday, early afternoon, where she literally spilled her guts and said, I got a job interview. Right after she turned around and she said this whole week is her birthday week because they spend a whole week on birthday. I got another job interview. Yeah, the filter is strong with this one. I got a job interview. And guess what? She spilled her guts where it's at. Oh my God. And yes, if anybody needs a copy or receipts of said incident where she admitted where she was going for the job interview, I have it. But her job interview was at a Walmart distribution center. And she was going to be an operations supervisor. Yes. She was going to be an operations supervisor. Oh my God. Hold on. I got another picture for you. I got another picture for you. Okay, we got it. I think this is it. There it is. There it is. All in its glory. Holy shit. Does Walmart have a strict rug policy on it too? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She walks in as a supervisor. Come on now. It's not self-employment. But here's the kicker. Prove to me that you literally just said that you were going to become an operations supervisor at a Walmart distribution center, and they have this policy set up for you. And here's the other question, scammer soldier. I would ask you, how did that rug test go? Did you get your rug test done? Did you get people to pay for your rug test? I mean, after all, that's exactly what you turned around and said. You wanted people to pay for your rug test so that you could prove all the haters wrong. Well, you know what? The haters are actually proving you wrong because they're not haters. They're honest people. Yeah, they're going to give her the keys. They're going to make her top dog manager. Don't worry, in a week's time, she'll be the freaking president and CEO of Walmart. No, I know she hasn't worked at a correctional facility. Ever. Sorry. I'm going to put this in real quick. We're going to take a walk real quick. Hold, please. It's getting freaking chilly out here. Okay, we're back. Yes. Let the scheduling program continue. So you say that you're going to a Walmart distribution center, and yes, I do have the receipts of you saying that, but yet, did you forget they also have a massive rug policy set forth in said Walmart? Oh, and they do conduct random testing. Not just testing at your convenience. Random. When they want to. Not you. Okay. Here we go. Sorry if it runs into the chat. My apologies once again. But yeah. Prove me otherwise. I hate when I'm right. You know, it really does suck. But you know what else is pretty bad? You want something else? Yeah, I got it. Here it is. Hey, you know the bad thing in life sometimes? Oh, shit. Did I put up the wrong stuff? Sorry it bleeds into the chat, folks. Oh, wait a minute. Brittany, is this you? Is this you? Yeah, it is. Now, granted, it was back from 2015, but it's still nonetheless, it's Stud Soldier. Brittany, is this you? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold, please. I think it goes longer than that. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I've redacted all information too, by the way, folks. So for safety reasons, as well as the arresting officer and any other information has been redacted to protect people's privacy. Other than Brittany. I'm just saying. I mean, hold on. Let's do this one. Oh my God. Yeah. It's all coming out, Brittany. Oh my God. And yes, I did redact her name, but at this point in time, I don't need to because she has a GoFundMe set up. But I'll still show respect. You know what? Let's show the last one. I think the last one's just as good. There it is. There it is. I even blocked out the township name too. This is, I will state and say, Franklin County Courthouse. You can go to the page. Doesn't cost any money to turn around and get the information. And boom, there you go. Like I said, 90% research, 10% going live to put that research out and the receipts. So, Brittany, once again, I have receipts. Where in the fuck are your receipts? Are they, oh, hold on. Are they somewhere maybe, just maybe, and it might be me. I don't know, but could it possibly be somewhere hidden? I don't know. In there? That corner of the room? Just asking for a friend. But now, let's get to another topic with Brittany. Brittany, how many people have you turned around and, oh, I'll pay you back. You give me $20, I'll give you 40. How many people have you turned around and ripped off? How many people have you taken and scammed for all that money? Oh, I don't know. Probably quite a few. Oh, she ain't no digital creator. I'm sorry. You ain't no digital creator. And yes, the Walmart distribution centers are scattered like across the United States. I can tell you right now, the closest one from their side and where they're located at is approximately 20 minutes away. There is another one 56 minutes away. Yes, digital beggar. Straight up, flat out, digital beggar. And yes, you are correct, sissy. Don't send anybody any money on this app, period. I wouldn't. But once again, how many people have you turned around and asked for money and never gave them a dime back? Oh, I don't know. Could this be one of them? Oh, yeah. Sorry, runs into the chat again. But that's about $79, almost 80 bucks. How many other people that you've turned around and ripped off? How about 150 bucks that you literally ripped off of somebody? Yep. Yep. This individual got completely taken. Innocent, thoughtful at trying to help out with the kids. However, this person got taken. And yet you're going to sit there in a hotel room with the mounds of clothes. Yeah, it was all on the same day. Yeah. Now, I've had the pleasure and the honest, sincerest decency to talk to this individual that got taken. And yes, they were very nice. But receipts are everything. I got mine. You want to see another receipt? I mean, I could really, really go into this. And you know, Brittany, you may hate me or dislike me, but that's okay. I've come to terms with being honest with individuals. When are you? I mean, honestly, when are you going to turn around and take? But here's some of this information's redacted. There you go. There's a nice little chat. You can go ahead and read that when you need to. Oh, and by the way, anybody and everybody that is getting put up on here gave full authorization to put this information out for everyone to see how much of a liar Stud Soldier is. Oh, and there's one other thing we're going to wrap up to on, and I got to get one screenshot of it. I don't think I have it. So they're going to run to CVS. Okay? Phone conversation. There you go. And by the way, Stud, I'm showing receipts. Where's your receipts at? What have you given worth a damn of any receipts? But you know what? I bet you I know what you're going to say. I don't have to show any kind of receipts whatsoever. Yeah, you do. You're asking for people for money through DMs. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Oh, and by the way, your live last night where you sat there and said, we're helping people get diapers. Cool story, bro. I got a link in my link tree that's endless help of diapers. What do you got? Nothing. Nothing. Hold on, the chat. This goes even better. Oh, hold on. Okay. Did I get that twice? I got that twice. Son of a... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I did get that twice. Well, This is all this person had was $20. That was it. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't know who Bai is. Sorry. Zero followers, zero following. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Sorry. Come in on a real account, please. But let's go back to the close episode, too. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm going to bring this up because I do have a picture. Yeah, I do. There's mom standing outside that CRV or CRX or whatever car it is. Hey, I got a question, mom. Why would you show that? Just asking. Honest question, mom. And here's another thing, too. If anybody saw this live, you would notice that they were actually very, very wrong in what they were saying and what they were doing. Because the individual that live was being called out of is a individual on this live who honestly gave them help financially, I guess, from his heart, but then went to call them out for the misuse of their money that he gave them. And when he decided to get into their live and start calling them out, they didn't like that. They didn't like that one bit. Well, why wouldn't you like that? They're speaking. He's speaking truth and facts and asking what happened to the money. But in this screenshot here, if my memory serves me correct, you and mom were literally berating this guy. No defensive tactic and whatsoever. And yet you were sitting there literally calling him chomo, pedo. Oh, yes. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the individuals that had been taken for money is in the box. Say hello to Maddie. How you doing, dear?
Good. How are you guys? Oh man, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm here for it. Hang on, let me just, yeah. So I can tell y'all that was my screenshot. I don't give a damn, to be honest. They were my screenshots. I was very nice and obviously got fucked over. All right, babe, thanks. Obviously got screwed over, and I'm okay with it honestly because at the end of the day, karma is a female dog, you know. And I do have I do have my own little ways of handling this whole situation. So, but yes, guys, do not do it. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. I don't care what she tells you. It's not worth it. It's really not. Because the entire time, it wasn't even for her. I'm a sucker for kids, and I felt terrible, so I did it. Um, but when she uses her kids, she's lying. I can tell you that because I received screenshots from somebody the same night that I sent her almost $100. Let's throw that one out there. I received screenshots of her coming down off of a drug come down that same night, like in the middle of the night. I received that screenshot. She looks like she was coming off probably crack cocaine, to be honest. So don't fall for it because obviously it's drug money. But I'm here for any questions that you want to ask because I don't I
Make
do not
sure you
care.
utilize the word rug too, by the way.
Oh yeah, big rug. Yeah, she's a rug user. Very bad, very very bad.
Yeah,
And I
so
caught her on live like once before, smoking,
mhm.
and I asked her. I said, "So you have money for flowers, but you don't have money for your kids?" And she tried to tell me that it's legal in her state, and she plants it.
Um,
Um, Amanda, I sent her almost $100.
you work
Yeah.
hard for that money too.
Yeah, like last week, she sends me her lives like every day. And last week, for 1 week, I clocked out working 116 hours out
Dang.
of 7 days.
Dang.
I have been at work since 3:30 this morning. It is 7:30 at night, and I'm still here. It is Friday. I will work all weekend long, obviously. So yeah, I do work hard for my money. And that's really what really kind of peed me off because it's like I don't mind helping people. She's not the first person I've helped, honestly. Well, she's the first person that's ever used me. I can tell you that.
She's probably the
Um.
last person that's going to use you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Because what she doesn't understand is civil suits are not hard to file.
Hmm.
Civil suits are not hard to file, not one bit. And I have a lawyer, so
Hmm.
it doesn't matter to me. My thing is when you keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that, things are gonna happen to you, and I'm here for it, honestly, because it's just not okay. And to me personally, did it financially like screw me over? Absolutely not. It did not. So whether it's $100 to me or not, that $100 is something to somebody else that they don't have, and then it's like if you send it to try to help, you're getting screwed over. And a lot of these, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Can I throw names out in this thing or no?
Go right ahead.
Okay, well, there's a girl named Misty Thompson. All up in that girl's chat be talking about she needs this much money. She needs this much money. So you have those people in her chat that be pushing it for other people, but they're not the ones doing it because obviously they don't have the money or they don't have a job themselves or, whatever, but they're over here pushing for other people. I'm going to be honest. She added me in some group chat BS because apparently her live went psychotic yesterday. And she was trying to get to Uber to work. I heard you talking about her work earlier, about a job interview or whatever.
Yeah.
She supposedly needed money to get there, but she had a ride back, which made no sense to me because she said he couldn't pick her up and bring her, but he could bring her back. And she needed like $18 more. And this girl was blowing up everybody in the group chat talking about, I need help to get back and forth to my interview. Props to my wifey, quote unquote, that she takes care of 4 kids. But from my understanding, I've had several people reach out to me. This girl ain't had a job in months. From my understanding, months. But I've been like watching her live for months, and at first it was let's see. At first, it was something about she had just lost her job. Apparently, she owns her own epoxy flooring business. Y'all listen for that one. Obviously, she throws out she's related to them Island Boys or whatever. Uh, but she's not, and she uses them for clout. She quote unquote takes care of her brother's kids. Not really sure how that's working out because you don't have a stable home for them, so not really sure. And either at the end of the day, if she's getting money from the state, so I'm very confused as to how she's always broke unless it's just all going to rogues. And I'm pretty sure that's where it's going.
One thing that I will turn around and add to all this,
Yeah,
Misty.
that girl. I think it's that girl. Yep.
Yeah, Misty enables many beggars. But here's the other thing that I've taken notice. Misty, and I'm just being honest, Misty is lonely. She wants to be accepted, is one of the reasons why she's become a mod. Prove me wrong, Misty. And the
Oh
other
yeah,
thing
she's
is,
not gonna do that.
right, she wants the attention. Oh, by the way, Misty, you utilizing your full name on this app is not a smart move. You know why? That's $20. I can go to the Book of Faces and find you on there.
Tell him. But yeah, that I don't. Ooh, I don't
Yep,
care
I
if you
got
play
that
that.
too.
You're more
Now,
than welcome to
unfortunately, I
play it.
can't play that, but I did hear it.
Yeah, it's insane, But
Mhm.
anyways, to the 316 people in here, do not let her screw you over. Y'all have a great night. I got to go back to work, and
Nice.
but yeah, y'all have a great night.
Hey, thank you for coming up, and you stay safe and have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too. No problem.
Mhm. So, Misty, who utilizes her full name, which we all know that you shouldn't be doing that, yeah, not a good move. Not a smart move. Something that I wouldn't do. But I did want to get back to one thing, too, real quick, that since Mandy came up, and I appreciate Mandy, and thank you, chat, for being respectful for Mandy, to Mandy. I appreciate you all in the chat because she was coming out and being honest. But I wanted to point out one thing. When you go live with mommy, my suggestion, hold on a sec. Is that a little better? Can you hear me better without the background noise? Because it did bring up something in reference to muting out the background noise. Can you all hear me still? Okay, cool. Real quick, in this live here was not your greatest moments in life. And the reason that being is because when you sat there and literally called this individual a chomo, a pedo, do you not realize that the internet is forever? Do you not realize that people have the ability to hire lawyers? Do you not realize that that's not a smart move to do? Because as it stands now, and I'll be honest with you, if I was in that individual's shoes, oh, my lawyer would have been on the phone the next day filing paperwork. A report would have been made with the police department. Yes, exactly. Lawyer up time. And you need to choose your words a little more wisely because in cases like that, you can go to court. And the last time I checked, I don't think you have a pot to piss in to turn around and supply for a lawyer. Just saying. Yes, we're getting to that. Now, my suggestion is, and I've come to the conclusions that CPS is having a hard time getting the resources to assist on individuals in their state. Yes, they are in Ohio, because the wonderful app called GoFundMe tells me so was not another smart move either. Along with your name, not a smart move either. Along with your Facebook page, with your name. I'm just putting it out there. I would be very careful how I tread, what I say. Because I'll be honest with you, I have not seen jack shit for receipts. We're talking about this individual. And I don't have a problem putting this picture up. Oh, and by the way, this screenshot here too. Let's make mention to this. Also, it's her birthday week. So what do you think the one thing the birthday week's gonna all play out? We're talking about Stud Soldier, aka Brittany Miller. Oh, Brittany, your Facebook page has everything in it. Name wise, just to let you know. But it's interesting because this is your birthday week, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go, Ape. There you go. Money grab time. Money grab time. But, the other thing is, too, is that it's interesting you have a chat group going on. Are you asking for people for money on the backside? Oh, my God. Hold on a second. I got a picture to show you. Hold, please. Okay, that's been taken care of. Yeah, that's been taken care of. Judy's been taken care of permanently. Yeah, exactly. Uh, One thing that I am going to throw out there, if you do dox any information in this live, you will be immediately removed and blocked for good. Oh, no, you're good. Uh, this is Stud Soldier, aka Brittany Miller, who just so happens to live in the wonderful city of Columbus, Ohio, because she doxed herself on her GoFundMe page. We've already shown the receipts and shown the proof of that doxing. But I have another picture. You guys are up to want to see it. Oh, sorry. Are you sure you're not doing anything on the back end, on the back side? You sure about that? Hold on. God, I got to come with receipts all the freaking time, and you don't come with shit. Nothing. Okay. I don't think I can show that, but I moved it into my little special box. I think this is it. There it is. Here it goes. This is Fly Soldier's message, basically to Stud Soldier. Fly turned around and said about being made to feel like a burden. When you're ready to hear and know the truth, hopefully it won't be too late. Yeah, he called her out. He called her out. She didn't like it. Here's proof. Proof in the pudding. So, no, she is not related to them in any form or manner. So don't buy that story, because that story is just nothing but a thread of a lie each and every single day. Is this it? This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. I think, oh, there it is. There it is. Are you DMing people for money? Are you picking people apart to get money? You need gas money. You can't get to work. But are you able to help, please? Let me know. Who else do we know that did that? Oh, that's right. Chef Carleon. Yeah, I know. I know he doesn't know her because they're not in any form or shape related. I'm just saying, you know. But are you DMing on the backside other people in your chat, and DMs, and so forth and so on? Not a good look. Just to let you know. Just saying, I'm putting it out there. I wouldn't do it. That's just me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she needs the money for the coats. Yeah. I've already shown where the coats were. They were laying on the ground in the dirty ground, or at least on the ground. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that at all. The other thing that's interesting too is that you sat there and said that I'm 100. Hold on a second. I got to get the picture up. I got to put the picture up because the picture is 1,000 words. You said that I'm 1,000 steps ahead of everybody else. Really? You sure about that? Is that why two of your accounts got put on hold and you had to create a backup account right away because you needed that money for the rugs? Would you like me to? You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Hey, I got a question. Could you ask your mommy, and I'm just being honest, could you ask mommy, has she seen this? And be honest with everyone, please. Has mommy seen that picture yet of you in the hotel room with all the kids? Has she really? I don't think she has. But you should show mommy. being to the fact that she's in that car. But here's the most honest and important question out of that whole situation. She has a car. You needed a ride to your job interview. Why didn't you just bother asking mommy for the ride? Or if there wasn't really a job interview. Just asking. So, Brittany, when you can come with receipts about your urinalysis test being clean and that you actually landed the job as a operations supervisor at a Walmart distribution center, let me know. Yeah, I know. There was no job interview. And I'm sorry, but you literally lied to your supporters. You literally lied to anybody that, your big creator that's helping you on your platform. What you're doing is your lies are catching up to you and you can't stay up on top of the lies. And yes, that is a dream of Jeannie Vaz right there. Just to let you know. So once again, yes, she is a very manipulative liar. And she won't stop from lying. I mean, the fire, she needed a battery for the car. Oh, are you sure about that? Because the other night when I saw you and you were standing there twirling that young boy out, whatever, and I have a screenshot of that, but I will not put it up for the respect that it's a child. But see, that's who I am. I'm respectful of, the serpentine belt. So what is it, the serpentine belt or the battery that you needed? Because you sure as hell can't keep your story straight. Just saying. I'm just being honest. I haven't seen one straight story coming out of your mouth at all. And then you sit there and turn around and say that you have a group chat. What, is that group chat just enabled for individuals that are in that group chat? Or is that like the resources that I offer, which I would have offered you? But you know what? You blocked me. You blocked the help. Oh, okay. Her sister-in-law, gave you the money for your battery, but yet you turn around and want to keep getting money from everybody else. Well, when are you going to actually have a job to turn around and do that? Yeah, flux capacitor went bad. You're right. You're right. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I've seen nothing but non-truth and non-lies come out of this individual day in and day out. And I'm sorry, I'm being honest. When are you going to break down and literally state that you're telling the truth? I mean, you certainly haven't shown any receipts on a fire in a hotel. We've already proven that wrong. And you're not asking for any further close because of said hotel fire. That's been proven. So, yeah. And, you blame other people and awareness pages for your loss of your job. You mean the one that you've been on for 30 days or more than 30 days. My strongest suggestion, and yes, I do have a screenshot of one of your children. Have you changed the diaper on that child lately? Just asking. Yeah, it was. When are you getting that $6,000 for that insurance from the fire? Here's how it works. You ain't getting no $6,000. That's a load of horse shit. That's the other thing that I've noticed with a lot of beggars and scammers. They build it up. They make it look good. This is Stud Soldier, aka Brittany Miller. Resides out in Columbus, Ohio. She has a GoFundMe page set up. I know. And you know what? There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. That person literally, Jess, thank you. Jess answer the most important thing as to the reason why she got her 2 pages restricted. Why do you think it is? Because you put the damn kids in the camera, you dumbass. You're not supposed to do that. You could be in the camera, but TikTok picks up on it by the algorithm. Hello? And then you sit there and wonder why you got it turned around and nannered out. I know you do, little man. But see, I won't do that. I do the goofy videos. I love the goofy videos. I like giving people a good laugh because they deserve it. And yes, it is at a cost of a scammer or a beggar. You're damn right it's going to be. But here's the thing. You were the reason why those 2 pages turned around and got hit. Not us. You are the reason why you didn't have a job in the first place with the correctional facility. Prove me otherwise. Where's your uniform? Where's your gear? How are you going to get it returned back to the correctional facility? No, she is, as far as I know, she is suspended on that account. But 9 times out of 10, what TikTok does is they'll allow those accounts to stay up for 30 days for you to be able to remove the videos, download the videos, keep the videos, and then after the 30 days, they'll completely absolve those accounts. And once that's done, you can't access those accounts anymore. You can't even go live on them. It'll just show that it's been banned. And that is what TikTok does. But yet, according to you, you were 1,000 steps ahead of everybody. But yet, you didn't even have a backup page set up. Make that make sense to me. And you can go live and say whatever you want about me, my platform, and my friends, which are all in this chat. But until you turn around and come with proof, facts that there was a fire in that hotel, and you know damn right well you can get in a shitload of trouble for that. That's why you're not saying it anymore. Prove me wrong. Show me the receipts. When you can turn around and actually take a rug test and show the results that it's clean and clear with nobody else with you. And I can almost guarantee you that it would probably be cheated on that rug test. Then you can come and show me the receipts. But until then, no. You haven't shown anybody. And Misty, look, I get it that you're lonely, and I understand that you're lonely. But if I was you, I'd probably move on from this one because it's not making you look any better. Oh, yeah, she did. She stated, according to her, that wasn't her brother. I call bullshit on that one because he knew an awful lot about her, and about that sweatshirt that she's wearing, according to him. He gave her that sweatshirt. That does look like an older sweatshirt. So prove us all wrong. And I'm not saying about you going to classes for correctional facility or juvenile training for a juvenile detention center. What I said was you never worked at a correctional facility. And that was proven because you can't have anything in your system. You can't have anything in your system even working for Walmart. Yeah, she did say that it was her brother, but they hadn't spoken in 6 months, almost 8 months. Oh yeah, we're gonna stay on. Yeah, okay. She ain't a digital creator. Here's the other thing that's interesting too. She puts out music, which I don't know how it works because I don't get into that kind of stuff. She puts out music, but it's not even her voice. So how does that work? Or is that something that you just create and you write down the words and it sings it for you or something? I don't know. Oh, I like that. Fuck off. That's a good one. Good account name. Oh, okay. So that's how it works. AI. So, but yeah. Look, be honest with your supporters, because I'll tell you what, you constantly sitting there groveling and saying that you're being honest, you're not really being honest. Turn around and be honest. Say, yeah, I do rugs. So what? Oh, I know. I know. She faked the voice. You know, tell your supporters, tell them to say, hey, look, I'm taking your money because I'm getting rugs. Don't hide it. I mean, it's obvious. It's already out there. And Misty, if you see that, being that you're a mother and a grandmother, and you're okay with that? No, no. That's sad. That's sad. I'm sorry. That shows that you need the attention. You want the attention. Yeah. Oh, and I love that too. Tim says that he's sober. Okay, Tim. You keep believing that, Tim Nash. And yes, we're going to tie this all up in a nice little bow because what Tim's been doing and what you're doing is no different, period. You're taking other people's money for you to turn around and utilize for rug addiction because you do have a rug addiction with 4 kids in the same fucking room. When are you going to wake up and realize, shit, I got to get on the straight and narrow because I'm only getting older? I ain't getting any younger. Oh, I know. Tim believes anything is being told to him. Yeah. No. Oh, that's Brittany's brother, Tim. Could be. And yes, Becca, problem is with CPS right now is that they're having a difficult time finding the resources within their area. That's at least what I had found out, what the research I did find out. And yes, I do feel truly sorry for those kids. You know why? Because I was unfortunately afforded the video of one of their kids coming out with a plate full of rice and being ecstatic about just having the rice. But you're going to sit there with your ass, go to fucking McDonald's and take back only 4 burritos for 6 people. So who was the lucky ones who got the burritos? Mama Dukes, allegedly CPS is pushing back because they don't have the resources in their area to be able to take the kids in. But yet, it's okay. Shuey, I don't want to hear shit coming out of her wifey's mouth where she says that she's worried about her eating. No, they're eating fine. Mom pulls up in a car and they're sitting there threatening another guy and calling him a pedo and I guess chomo, whatever that's supposed to mean. And yet you're going to sit there and alive and turn around and happily say that in front of your supporters, knowing all too well that you doing that could get you in some serious legal problems. The state pays for the room. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if the state would want to know what the condition of that room is in. Just suggesting. Just putting out facts. So, once again, I'm gonna wrap this up in a nice little bow. Come with receipts, because so far nobody has seen shit. Not even your supporters. Not even anybody. You haven't even turned around and paid a single soul back because you ain't got no fucking job. And yet there's like 6 people, 4 to 6 people in that hotel, because we know mom lives down below. And yet, where's the money? Just asking. So I don't want to hear how people sit there and turn around. I will discuss and talk for a child's safety. That is a fact. But what I won't take is to the fact that you try to cover it up and think that it's all pretty and nicey when it's not. That's who I am. That's who my supporters and my friends are all about, because it's not about you. It's about the fucking kids that you're sitting there and allowing to turn around, not go to school, okay? And we all know that. There ain't no schooling. I feel sorry for those kids, what education they're missing out on. All because you want to sit in a hotel room with wifey and freaking smoke it up. So grab a box next time I go live. But I can guarantee you this, you're too chicken shit to do it. Because you know you're going to be proven wrong. But hey, it's okay, Misty. You keep supporting something that is irrevocably wrong. Just saying. I know. Yeah, and it is neglect. But you're not going to sit there and turn around and show your supporters that, because you don't want them to see it. You don't want them to know the truth. Put it out. All right. I've drugged this on long enough for you folks. It's Friday night. It's almost 9 o'clock. You got lives to go to, too. So, that being said, I am going to put out some information. I have some good friends on this app, some that need some help. And I'm going to put their pages up here real quick. One of which is a 501 3C, I think. I hope I said that right. I hope I said that right. And you will forgive me if I... Sorry, don't yell at me. I'm very fragile this evening. Okay, real quick. I thought I took a damn picture of that. I can freaking beat my head against the wall tonight. Okay. Anyways. Sorry it runs into the chat. I'm going to get this information out. OG Rescue Lady and Shadow Talk need assistance with resources and assistance on the financial side for assistance on their animals and their rescues. I forgot to take a picture, or I got the picture. I forgot to take the picture to post in the live. That is my fault. I take full responsibility. For that being said, I will personally do a video to turn around and put out their information in reference to their rescues and to their organizations that they belong with for assistance. Oh, God, I can't believe I did that. Oh, shit. If they would like to take a box, they're more than welcome to take a box. Yep, here she is. Here's OG.
You're good. One thing I want to say, Jeff, thank you for reaching out. As you've been live, I've been in your link tree. Me and Casey both have. She's with Lace Landing. We do the rescue of the horses, and I can't thank you enough. We are going to apply. I sent them to. There's Lace right there. I sent them to Casey. Her real name's Casey. And she's going through them and she's going to apply. So just so everyone knows, even rescues have resources. Hi, Pinky. I love you. And I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
amazing.
Did you look into Purina by chance?
No, but I did talk to Casey about that.
Okay.
You were going to send me.
Yes, I have the information. I have not gotten a chance to. I am so sorry to the both of you.
You're good.
Macy's, I'm sorry. I apologize. I've been overwhelmed. And look, I'll be honest to you both. I am taking these next 2 days for me. I need some time away from this app. I need some time off because you get so worked up with wanting to find the resources and everything. Now I do have 2 individuals that I still need to assist, and I haven't forgotten them. So sorry.
Got to take time for you too, Jeff.
Some people would turn around and say, "You need to go to the TikTok corner now."
You're fired.
Oh yeah. But no,
I don't know why. You know what? It's weird because I do have Lace's Landing information, but it's not letting me put it up. Here we go.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know, right? But I do appreciate you with getting those resources for us.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Hold on. I'll get you into the big box. There you go.
So she is a newer 501(c)(3). There's Shadow. There's Shadow Talk. I want to let you know, me and Shadow Talk, we're trying to out-like each other. Like your live.
Yeah.
And I think she's number 3 and I'm number 4 and I'm trying to pass her.
Oh gosh, listen to you two. You're bad.
And Casey's right behind me.
Well, there you go, folks. And by the way, you know that page that I'm showing? It's officially now in the link tree.
Yes, matter of fact, here, I'll show you. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, I screenshot. I did my homework.
There you go.
I did my homework.
I actually have 2. The one that I've got, is that the one that I put up?
Yeah, that's off your page.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh shit, that's got a lot. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go to this one. We're gonna add this to the page. Yep.
That one's good too. Grant applications for nonprofits.
I saw that one, but I didn't get a chance to add that to the link tree. But
so I took this off your link tree.
Okay. So that was in there.
Yes, it's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's huge.
So thank you so much.
Hey, reach out to them. Make the phone calls that matter to most, to the horses and to the animals, because they're just as important to us all.
Yes, and thank you so much. You have no idea.
Did you see some of the pages where you can adopt a horse to assist and help out? I saw one. I'm going to do some research on it, though. I want to see if it's really legit.
Yeah, I did see that, actually.
Meaning that you adopt it, but you financially assist it along and help the individual horse out.
Yeah, I think it's on this page, matter of fact.
It probably is, but that's what we're here for, you know? Misty Thompson just came in, ladies and gentlemen. Misty, would you like to take a box?
I'm a drop.
Okay. No, you're fine.
Don't be afraid to join, Misty. Oh, Maggie Foster too? Okay.
Oh.
Bye.
All righty,
Bye,
see you.
thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime, ladies. Now, come on. You come in the last 5 minutes. You shouldn't stop you from coming into the box. Come on now. Take a box, respectfully. Take a box and explain what makes you feel that being a mod for somebody that's scamming people for rugs, that is putting harm's way on children, is a good idea. Just asking. And yes, I did see you come in, Misty. So you had me blocked at one time, but now you're not blocked. Oh, Maggie never gives back. Maggie don't give a shit about nobody. It's always about Maggie. Didn't you all know? Maggie gets to go to the concerts. Maggie gets to go to the events. Maggie gets the best of all foods. Maggie turns around and gets their seafood boil. Okay, whatever. Keep it up. It's your money. I don't give a shit. I guess that's one thing that puts me aside from other people. It's your money. It's not mine. I could care less. But remember, Christmas is coming up. Are you all going to turn around and give gifts to your kids? Or are you going to turn around, hi, Jen, how you doing? Or are you going to turn around and give the money up to Maggie so she can turn around and go? Jen, would you like a box? I think you would. You can request if you would like, Jen. Okay. So if you all don't know who Jen is, Jen was also taken by Cam Soldier. How you doing, ma'am?
I am doing great. How are you, sir?
Tired but good.
Good. I know it's been a Friday. It's been a week.
Yep. So tell us a little bit about what occurred and what happened, if that's okay.
I sure would. I was one. I got suckered into her lies. I'm a sucker when it comes to kids. I am a big sucker. She used kids as bait. She uses her sister's kids as bait, saying that they're her kids and they're not. They are her sister's children. And that they were all sick and that they needed medicine and she couldn't afford it. So I asked how much the medicine was and she told me. And I said, okay. And there was several people that were trying to help. And there was one girl that was frantically trying to help as well. And she kept saying, let me call the pharmacy and pay for it over the phone.
Hold on a second,
I
real
will.
quick. Brooke, we're talking about this individual right here, and I'll throw her picture back up. This one. Right here. Stud Soldier, a.k.a. Scammer Soldier, a.k.a. Brittany Miller, courtesy of her GoFundMe page. Go
This
ahead,
is the one
Vera.
that we're talking about. And her wife also helped scam. She's a part of it too. And I don't know if
I feel that the whole family is.
yes, the whole family's in on it. I was just gonna say that. And it's awful. They took me for $150.
Damn.
But
There's more to this story, folks, so you might want to stick around because Jennifer here knows. Hold on. And I'm so glad you came in because I wanted to get this out too. Knows. Hold on. I'll get the picture up. I promise. My phone's been acting real weird tonight for some reason. Maybe it's that 3i Atlas thing. Okay, here it is. Don't you know members of this family? Am I correct?
Mm. Disney.
Hello?
I am. Yeah, she said that that is part of her family members. But I am not familiar with this family. I am familiar with the Disney family,
Right.
and
Right.
that is another whole ball game right there. And
Right.
I will tell you that without hesitation, that here where we live, that we know the Disneys. My son went to school with them. My son went to school with her son.
This
That is
woman's
not her.
son. Right. This is
That
Diane
is
Disney
not.
Miller. She
Yes.
has multiple sons, multiple daughters across the
Mhm.
platforms. They are I can't say it, the philanthropist. She is. And one of their children, her children, went to school with Jennifer's, correct?
Yes, my son.
Yeah. That's how she knew. Now, that being said, what happened with all that situation?
I contacted the son, got a hold of him, and he said that he is not affiliated with any of them, that he don't even know, and that she better not be using the last name Disney
Well, hold on a
at
second.
all.
We'll fix that.
That because that is not okay. This whole family is related to Walt Disney. And if she steps on their toes,
This
this is
guy,
a
folks.
billion this this is a billion this is a billionaire. This is a billionaire.
Well, the funny thing about that is
And
that she,
they don't even affiliate with them.
right.
So when I talked to the son, he did not even know who I was talking about until he and then I showed him a picture of her, and he said, "No, absolutely not. We don't even know her. She's not part of the family." He was mortified.
Here's the screenshot that allegedly, Brittany said her daughter created. Yeah, right. Okay. You want to tell me another story? Come on. Seriously? Yeah. Okay. See the stories and the lies that individuals that will create to create that experience of them actually trying to be popular, and they're not. Now, that being said, she took you for money. How much did she take you for?
150.
What's that?
$150.
$150. Now, a question I wanted to ask you is, did you get that money back?
I sure did because I filed a suit against her.
And who did you file that through?
Venmo.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here in this live that this wonderful woman here filed a suit through Venmo And you got every penny back, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
$150 came back to her because she did it the correct way. She did it the right way. She realized that she had been had, retracted that money, and got it back. So my hat's off to you, Jennifer, for doing that. But then explain to us what happened with that Venmo account.
Brittany can never use her Venmo. It's frozen for good.
Oh my God. You heard that. It is no longer in use. That's why she's not utilizing Venmo. She's trying to utilize Cash App. Janet, we are talking about Stud Soldier, aka Brittany Miller,
So
aka Scammer Soldier.
if you use Cash App and you get scammed by her, you cannot file a suit against her. That's why she says use my Cash App. If you guys use Cash App and you send her money, you cannot get that money back
However, you can
because Cash
still
App will
report
not
it.
reimburse. Cash App,
Right,
Cash App doesn't care.
right. But you
That's
can
why she
still
says
report it though.
you can report it, but they will not give you back your money.
Right,
That's why she said Cash App. Flash my Cash App because you know why? Venmo will do. That's why she says don't send Venmo because it's frozen.
right,
She won't get the money.
right.
So Cash App, all she'll say is Cash App, Cash App, Cash App. Mods, flash my Cash App, Cash App, Cash App me, because the more you give her, she gets it. Whether you guys don't get scammed or not, she still gets the money.
Correct.
So don't Cash App her money,
Don't give her any money,
and don't
period.
PayPal her money, and do not PayPal her money
Yep. But
because PayPal is not giving back your money either.
right. And that's why we say do not give anyone any money on this app, period. Keep your money for
Exactly.
yourself.
And come to find out, she doesn't have a job at the correctional office. She has never worked at the correctional office there. That is a lie. She has her brother's sweatshirt, or she has stolen or taken her brother's sweatshirt and said she's a correction officer. She's not. She's never worked as a correctional officer. That is a lie.
Oh, which brings me to a good point about that. You remember when the police were called and she has the video on her page with the police car there and she says that she works for the correctional facility? That's making a
Yes.
false statement to a law enforcement officer. And if found not to be true, she
Mm-hmm.
can be charged for making false claims or false information to a police officer.
Exactly. And if it stems over $500, if anything adds up over $500, if anybody has even sent her five, it still adds up fast. And then you guys can file a lawsuit against her.
Correct. Because that's federal.
So it's federal.
Mhm. There you go.
So just never cash out her any money. She always is out. And then another thing, it's really sad, is because they live in filth. They're filthy. Those kids are sleeping on the floor. There's her sister, her wife, they're all have beds. Those kids are sleeping on the floor. There's a dog in there that has had puppies, or they have a dog in there. Yeah, that, or they're caring for a dog that has had puppies. There's cats in there that they're caring for. And those kids are sleeping on top of clothes, on dirty bedding. and they're sleeping next to a dog and cats. And that room is just filth.
Deplorable.
It is gross.
Oh, and by the way, she did state in her live last night that they have it in good with the owners of this hotel. Yeah, I don't buy that for a minute.
Mm-mm. The owners don't even know what's going on. They live in a corner of a hotel there. So the corner, and it's all shut off. So they don't even go back there to look what's going on.
But wait a minute. I thought they had a fire in the hotel, Jennifer.
No, that's a lie too. That was a
Oh,
lie to get coats. That was a lie to get money. There was never a fire there because
right,
hmm,
right. I know you're
that was
biting
all
your
a
tongue.
scheme. That was all a scheme to get stuff that they didn't need. That was all a scheme to get more money for rugs.
Yep. And I know you're doing your best to hold your tongue tonight because I know
I
how
am.
furiously mad you are.
No, I'm furious.
So,
And her mods are awful. Her mods are so quick to block. If you say one bad thing about her, they are quick to block. They are awful. Her mods are awful. And she's told them, they start talking bad about me, block. Because the truth wants to come out, but she don't want the truth to come out. So she's like, block them, block them, block them. And they are. Misty's a bad one. Amanda's a bad one. I mean, there's
Amanda's husband is Brittany's brother.
that's right.
So of course, why not keep it in the family?
Exactly.
We're talking about Stud Soldier, but I'm gonna probably wrap things up for the night because I gotta get to bed.
But
But
you guys support her in her lives and you guys sit there and you guys give her money and it does. And another thing is really sad, and here's one thing. I watched her live one night before she blocked me, and they were eating in front of the kids, and this was sad. It broke my heart. And the little boy was like, just looked malnutritioned, just, and he was sitting there and she was eating something like a mud pie or something. I don't like, but he, anyways, it was something like towards like a mud pie, and she was eating it in front of him, and he was just like watching her eat, and he was like, "We're hungry, we're hungry," and that's all he kept saying is, "We're hungry," and she's like, "You had dinner," and he was like, "No, we haven't had dinner." She's like, "You did eat. Stop lying." And she was on a live, and she, "Stop lying. Stop trying to get attention. You know I'm on a live. Go. Go away." And he was like, "We're hungry. We haven't eaten dinner." "Yes, you have. Stop lying." She's like, "Man, when I get off this live," and everybody's like, "Oh my God. Like, get off the live and feed him." She's like, "He ate. Stop telling me what to do. Stop telling us what to do. He ate. He ate." And then the sister was standing right there and she goes, "Yeah, guys, he ate." If
it
the kid
is.
is saying he's hungry, get off your ass and go feed him.
Yep.
Get off your live and go feed him. She's like, "He ate. There was no food." But she was sitting there eating, but there was no food for the kids.
I let everybody know about the rice incident with the young girl too.
Oh yeah, the rice and the carrots.
Yep.
She devoured that.
Yep.
She was like in heaven eating that. And it was like, I've never seen a kid just eat rice and carrots and seem like she was in heaven eating it. And it So, I mean, this is a sad situation that these children are in, and something needs to be done with these kids. I would, I mean, I'm trying to do my best with these. I mean, because I'm in another state. I can't do anything. But if you guys live in her state, I recommend you guys start doing something.
And see, this is the neglect of an individual that is on rugs will do to get those rugs and keep them for themselves instead of taking care of what's most important in life. And that's those kids. That's why I stood here on this platform and I straight up, I don't give a flying shit what comes out of her mouth. It ain't nothing but a lie. Oh, yeah, see, look at Kim's comment. She got blocked all because she said that you don't have money for coats, but you have money for cigarettes.
Right.
Now, if that's not a
Exactly
key
right,
kicker,
Kim.
yeah, if that's not a key
Exactly.
kicker,
And they'll kick her.
yeah. And yet
Right.
Misty Thompson is her real name. Literally supports that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, Misty, you are just as sick as they are.
And you're just as guilty.
Yes, agreed. Agreed. Well, I think I am going to wrap it up for the night, though, Jennifer.
Okay, well, I would suggest that we just keep bringing light to this subject, keep going
Oh,
with it.
I plan on
Just keep going.
continuously going live about Stud Soldier and her scamming
Yes.
ways.
Yes, and keep bringing light, because the more times that we bring light to this subject, if we have to keep going over it and over and over it, it will eventually catch on. And we need to shut her down.
I agree.
Shut her down. Everybody, work with us. Just shut her down. You see her on a live, shut her down.
I agree. All right, dear, I'm going to drop you out of the box.
All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful night, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming up, and you stay safe
All
tonight.
right. All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap things up tonight because it's actually kind of triggering for me right now. Sorry, but that's who I am. You all know me. I wear my heart on my sleeve half the time. Hey, Stud, anytime you want to get up to a box with me, we can go around. You can run your stories and your tall tales. Life is so good. Thank you very much for coming in live. Thank you, everyone, including my mods who are part of this live, for supporting this live. Like I said, your taps on the screen are a gift enough for me. That's all that matters. I don't need the money. I don't want money. All I ask is for respect and just for you all to be here to get the information that you deserve to get that is truthful and honest. Because so far, I haven't seen shit come out of anybody's page at any point in time that is nothing but lies that are scammers and beggars among us. Have a great weekend. Don't forget the resource link tree is open for anyone. Christmas links are in there. I'm going to work on some additional links, but tomorrow I do have 2 individuals that I do need to offer serious resources to, Connecticut and Illinois. Other than that, do the legwork on the resource link tree. If you don't find something that works or you find something that's awry, let me know and I will take care of it immediately. Other than that, I'm going to relax this weekend. Much needed relaxed. I'm going to spend time with the family and just enjoying my life. That's honestly what I'm going to do. Other than that, have a great weekend. We'll see about maybe going live one last time, maybe before Thanksgiving, but that'll be up in the air. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Stay close to your family. And as always,